Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Clean With Me. I have a few errands that I need to run, and then we do need to clean my house. We're starting off with the errands. I need to clean out my car. It's gotten pretty impressive, as you guys saw, and I wanted to have it emptied out. I needed to pick up a bunch of stuff from Sam's Club. The Costco is like 2 hours away from us, so don't come after me about the Sam's Club situation. So I wanted to have like a clean car for that. Plus, it was just getting really depressing to be in there. So, cleaning out my car, running errands before the twins' birthday that we were having this weekend, and just general cleaning up before the party, and then actually me cleaning after the party, which is, if you're not new here, if you've been around, you know that I'm not great at cleaning, especially if I've already done a big clean. I love to wait until it just completely turns into a catastrophe again, and then I clean again. So I'm really proud of myself this time. I got up and I cleaned, even though it wasn't like a hoarder's level of disgusting. And I'm really, I know it's crazy. I'm proud of that though. I haven't cleaned out my car in months. This has cold weather clothes, it has water bottles, snacks from hikes and such. Luckily, the snacks are in a package, so it's not just like free floating food. Trash. I actually bought my kids outfits that I made them change into in the car. And so we have like hangers and tags and everything like that. My son's mask for when he decides to become, what is that, anonymous? Just a lot of different odds and ends that I need to get out. And another thing that I really typically do is I will fill up this laundry basket. I like to put a basket of things that need to go in the house and a trash bag so that I am sorting as I go. And so usually what I like to do is I'll fill up the basket and then I either throw it in the garage or the laundry room, and there it sits for days upon days. And this time I decided to bring it inside and immediately empty it. That's pretty impressive. I do say so myself.
I once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence.
The good thing about taking things out in the hamper was I was able to just throw all of those clothes into the wash. But I did have clothes that I needed to fold, so now the hamper's out of commission. We're going to use this empty Mandarin's container thing that we get from Sam's Club. I forgot to film. I cleared out the rest of the clothes and the trash out of the far back, and now we're just working on where the kids hang out, pulling some extra things out from underneath the seats. I love that we have this knit cap I have tried to donate like 30 times, and it manages to make it out of the donation box and into our home for living. And there's just no weather in coastal Georgia that requires a knit cap, not even in the dead of winter.
Felt like nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors. They were wrong. It was way more than a dream.
I have so many socks. I'm finding so many socks just tucked around in here. This was starting to get unmanageable. There was so much trash in our little, whatever this area is, the console, that I stopped being able to like really put things in there like coffee or change. And it's way more functional now. Not clean, but functional.
I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. I'm standing on the dizzying heights.
Here we go, the last little bit of just trash. If you look, besides just the trash, I have shells, magical shells that my daughter found in the ocean. I can never remember that they're in there to give to her, but so they just live there. They're like car shells. fresh and so clean, clean. Okay, so now I've decided that we're going to do like a solid clean. And I am going to vacuum out lots of the beach sand and general dirt and all of the things. It's around here where I realized that my car is not going to be as clean as I had hoped and dreamed, that I definitely have like a detail situation that I need to do. I'm ill prepared for the amount of filth that is inside this car.
It's natural desire, cause you need me right now, now, now. With you, I can feel it in my body.
I do carry these little dusters inside my center console, and then like when I go through the car wash, I pull it out and I dust off my dash and everything like that. I like it. It helps me stay on top of how dusty my car is, but it doesn't help me with the trash. I have the cleaning wipes in here and I'm like, yes, I will clean this down. I'm going to get this clean. And yeah, absolutely. Here's where I give up. I'm like, no, that's not what's going to happen today. I don't have the tools for this and I don't have the time for it. So it's not clean, but it is very functional. It's way better. We are not climbing over clothes and trash and water bottles. I have room to throw extra groceries, functional car, and that's perfect for me. I'm afraid you're seeing that mom get paid. Always running out of time. Yeah. Take it slow and make your mind. However, on the back, so I did vacuum out in the back. Ta-da! But we have like hay. What is that? Hay, grass. There's something that got caught up in there. Could not vacuum it out. You know what sucks? That it's Sunday. Could have done this any day of the week, but I waited till Sunday to go to Sam's Club. The parking lot's packed. I have to do it. Okay, let's go get some things. Based on what I think the lines are gonna look like, I'm gonna use my phone to scan, so you will see me after.
Ta-da! Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out. You guys don't need to hear me saying ta-da like that. Okay, I can't steer with one hand.
Okay, we have a little bit of clutter creep. We do have, oop, you can't really see because of that stupid lighting. My husband's mowing the lawn. Okay, so we have boxes and stuff that I need to sort through. That's the trash from me doing the garage. I will put that away. Anyway, those boxes need to be addressed. This one needs to be broken down. A little bit of clutter creep. Thank you, Sammy, for being done. And stuff that I need to put away. And then leftover dishes. And I got those in from the car. It's not the worst we've seen, you guys. This will take like no time at all to just tidy it up. And let's just scrape the surface. Let's get us back to a solid spot. Okay, here we go. Surface level clean. I wanted to get most of the clutter up, get the kitchen in a very clean state, but I wanted to leave other things for the morning of the party, like mopping the floors, setting up the different decor and everything like that. I was pretty sure that the cats would ruin it if I put it up early. So some of it's getting done today, and then some of it's getting done tomorrow. I do not record the day of the party or the setup because we do have a friend dropped off early in the morning. His mom had a appointment and I said, "Yep, I will absolutely take care of him for you." And I was not comfortable filming around somebody else's child, but we do get a lot accomplished right here.
It's supposed to be. Wish you stayed here right with me. I can't.
Okay, I couldn't tell how old those two sponges were. I like to have one sponge at a time, and it's very suspicious when somehow two are in the sink. And so I just threw them both out. Who knows how old the oldest one was? Getting a fresh new sponge, starting with the clean start.
I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here and contemplate. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. How it's supposed to be. Wish you stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.
You told me there'd be better days, and nothing that can pull us under. You wanna take the pain away, but know that I was born as a fighter. We fade, but we're better than that. We're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Yeah, seems like we're back on start, but go. I go right and you go left before it turns to red. It's true. Yeah, I hope that we could work it out. We'll never be enough for you. No shed a tear or two. The good. There are other ways and other reasons, but only one that cuts to pieces. So why we tryna hide from trust? We could just leave. We fade, but we're better than that. Yeah, we're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Yeah, seems like we're back on start, but go.
Now we're going to move on to clearing off my giant island. When I grabbed that toaster, I thought, wow, really brave of me to think that toaster was completely cooled off, because I stuck my fingers straight into it to pick it up. It was nice and cold. I didn't burn myself, but could have been catastrophic. I do like that we have minimal clutter happening here. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, you probably think that this is a crazy amount of clutter, but I urge you, go look back. There is some wild amounts of clutter that I like to let this island accumulate. This is not bad at all. It doesn't take me long to do this tidy. And even better, the next morning when I am getting everything ready to have the party, so much easier. I just did not very much cleaning. I didn't have a lot to do, and then I could focus on prepping everything else for the party, and it worked out really well. I love having fresh flowers in my home, and Sam's usually has some pretty good bunches. This one, the roses are still a little worse for wear. I was I was hoping that they would kind of perk up once you got them in water, but they still seem just, they probably had a hard time in transport. It is nice though to have fresh flowers back in my home. It makes my house just feel a little bit better. It just brings joy to me. I try to keep fresh flowers year round, but towards the winter they don't look so good. So we haven't had one in a few months, I don't think.
Going back, there's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Riding on the dizzying heights. Felt like nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors. They were wrong, it was way more than a dream. We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside. So right, we stood there all wide-eyed. You and I floated on air in my mind. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights.
Okay, just organizing a little bit of schoolwork. I don't need this out because we're not going to do schoolwork on the twins' birthday. That's a free pass day. But let me tell you, the day after their birthday when they have to do school, it's so offensive to them. They cannot believe that it's not a federally recognized holiday, that their birthday and the following day, no one should ever have to do any work for any reason whatsoever.
Standing on dizzying heights, you make everything so much better. Riding high on the river, you and I, we're climbing way up together. Standing on dizzying heights. There's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights.
All right, so this is the aftermath of the party. I did take down some of the balloons and deflate them beforehand because I was worried about the cats or the dogs choking on them. But I do need to pick up the rest of this. Usually what I would want to do is just hang out until like a weekend. I would put it off. I would tell myself, oh, don't worry about it. Pick it up later. I feel like the North Dakota in me just came out there with the, sorry about that. But I would put it off and tell myself that that could be like a weekend project. And I would let an entire week pile on top of what we already have. But this time I thought, I'm going to address it now. I'm going to set the kids up with their schoolwork. I'm going to clean this kitchen. I'm going to clean the living room, and I'm going to get everything back to a really nice level of clean. And it's not that bad. We picked up a majority of the big trash the day before, right after the party. We have a few empty cans. We have a few little bits of trash here and there, but a lot of it's just putting away decor and obviously teaching my kids.
Yesterday evenings all a mess.
You can see here in the flowers are opening up a little bit more. And it does look better, but the edges of the roses are pretty crispy.
And there's nothing more to say. I just need for you to take my hand and stay. Too many times you slipped my heart. It's not always a sign.
I took Sammy to the orthodontist this morning, and as a parting gift, because it was her birthday, they give you cake batter and frosting. I think they're in cahoots with the dentist across the street. Here's a realistic restock. It is not aesthetic. I am just cramming the things in there. They won't last long, so it's fine. I'll throw them in there and get rid of this variety pack. I was able to send home a bunch of the type that my kids don't eat with some other kids, and that was nice. Now I don't have to eat 48 bags of crunchy Cheetos.
When I start to lose control, I could never let it go. And it's always been the same. I just need for you to take.
I left in a little bit more of my homeschooling and talking to my kids and answering questions to show you kind of how chopped up my cleaning can really get. There's a lot of me having my focus pulled from homeschooling to cleaning. That I feel like that was the better way of phrasing that. My focus isn't being pulled from cleaning, it's being pulled from homeschooling with cleaning. That's the better parenting focus. But I did cut out some. There was a lengthy conversation with Sammy and I later on, and it took up a lot of time, so I didn't feel like showing you guys all of us discussing grammar, but it's there.
Gonna be a good day on the highway of my bleeding.
I had this tub with ice and drinks, and then the clear bowls held the bag of chips, and so those are going up into the laundry room. I think I found a good place to store those containers actually, and I am reusing them for each party, so I really do like that I have them now. Okay, so this big box. This is from Pizza Hut. It's a big box or big dinner meal, and it's 3 medium pizzas, and you can customize what type of pizza you get. And for me, I don't like Pizza Hut, but kids seem to enjoy it. And I feel like it's more festive to have a giant box of pizza. I think it looks cool, I guess. So I ordered 2 of those. I ordered 2 big dinner boxes. And that is the equivalent of 6 medium pizzas. So the delivery guy shows up and brings 7 medium cheese pizzas. And I was so bummed out. I was like, first of all, what a horrible option. Just everybody gets cheese, 7 cheese pizzas. And then he brings me 2 big box dinners. Oh my God. And then he brings 2 more. It was like the equivalent of 19 pizzas in my home. It was I don't know what happened. I looked through my receipt. Fortunately, the error was on their end and not mine, so I only had to pay. And I kept asking him, do you need these pizzas back? Do they go somewhere else? And he was just like, oh, I don't speak English, and then just left. Like he said, I don't speak English so flawlessly that it kind of felt like he was like, not my problem, don't feel like dealing with it. And he just bounced. So I posted it on my neighborhood Facebook page, and I just begged everybody in the neighborhood to come get pizza because there was absolutely no way we were going to eat it all. And fortunately, by the end of the day, I had just that small, manageable amount of pizza that you saw as leftovers, which suits my family very well. Check this out. Not too bad as far as dishes go. I used this recently to like air crisp up some of the pizza, so it really wasn't that dirty. But I didn't want to put it away with like pizza grease on it and then try to cook chicken in it later. But it's just odds and ends, just one tiny sink full. And I love that. Usually I have a countertop worth. I'm very proud of myself. I'm so excited that I decided to stay on top of my mess, you guys. It is such a great thing for me. Unbelievably proud.
Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Can't believe I'm here again. I gave it my all, I gave you my heart, but you wouldn't. Now I have to tell my friends, you're not who I thought, I'm not who you want once again. One day you're here, saying what I wanna hear. The next you disappear, doing God knows what with God knows who. You make me cry, so bad just to apologize. Good enough for me to try to forget the real you. I hate it when you break my heart, but I hate you more when you love me a little. I'd rather get nothing at all. Cause I hate you more when you love me a little. When you love me a little. Can't believe I'm so naive for thinking you'd stay, for thinking you'd wait just for me. Yeah.
Okay, this was our little gift table, and you can already see on the side that the cat was absolutely going after this while we were sleeping. I'm glad I didn't set it up until day of. I usually like to try to recycle these gift bags and I store them and use them at a later date, but we managed to ruin those pretty badly, so they got to go in the trash. We did save several other gift bags and I'm excited to reuse them.
Enough for me to try to forget the real you. I hate it when you break my heart, but I
Unfortunately, Leroy, who is on the ottoman, he managed to get a piece, like a cake plate out of the trash and put it up there, and our frosting colors were like brilliant blue and bright pink, so there was frosting all over the ottoman. I had to get out that vacuum and shampoo, vacuum it off. It came off, which was nice. But it just goes to show he is a rotten dog. Look at him monitoring me put his toys in.
I hate it when you break my heart, but I hate you more when you love me a little. I'd rather get nothing at all.
Okay, so I had torn apart the girls' room and all the other things for that robe ribbon, and I was really concerned it got thrown away, and luckily it was sitting on top of the trash and it was enclosed in its own little plastic bag, so I was able to save Sammy's brand new robe ribbon, and it wasn't disgusting, and got it back to her. I'm glad I caught that. We did these little craft things for a activity and also the party favor, and we have 4 left over. I think I'm going to return them. I bought a bunch of duplicates because I didn't know what everybody would like to color, and I don't know. I don't think we need that many ceramic treasures in the craft room. Last little bit, this happy birthday sign. It got really wedged here, and I almost knocked myself with that, but it missed my head. And we're done. Check this out. My house looks like this, you guys. I got off my butt and I tidied at the end of a party. I am so happy. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see what we accomplish in the next video. I love you. Bye.